Let's hope it does this. It says I'm live. I should have put some lipstick on or something. I look like an old lady. Hey, Lippy. Thanks for coming on over. Let's see. Well, I did have 5. Now it's dropped down to 3. I don't know. I'm at Holland and Lily's house. Hey, Brenda. I'm at Holland and Lily's. I've been hunting the last few days here, and thoroughly enjoying myself. Had Teresa and Lee came over today, and we had dinner. Hey there, Teresa. Did you make it home safe? Oh, not yet? Okay. Well, tell Lee to be careful. Have to whip him if y'all don't be careful.
Fish will fly all over the road if something happens.
What?
The fish will be all over the road if something's happening in that car.
That's right. Hey, buddy. How's it going? So, I'm telling you, I've been having a blast here hunting. They have a beautiful place here. And as y'all know, because y'all are here in Kentucky too, right? They live here in Kentucky too, right?
What's that?
Lippy and Buddy.
No, they live in Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, we have snow here, and I've never seen snow. Sorry, Brenda. But
Brenda's fault.
I know. Brenda sent it on down for me.
She talked snow for 2 weeks, and now we got it.
I have had a blast, and it's been beautiful. Now, there was only one time that I went outside that it was cold on me, and that's because I had my stupid tennis shoes on instead of the boots. But, man, what a beautiful, beautiful deer I got. The fish was so good. It was. At next year's picnic, I'll have to bring you some. It is so good. I love that fish. At home, I cut that fish up, that size piece of fish, and I can make about 8 meals for myself out of that, for me and David. Our snow is almost all gone. Yeah, theirs is leaving too. There's still some places where there's snow, but I don't have any on my car anymore. I'll try to keep up with what you're saying, Teresa. So if you say something to somebody, I can actually read this because I'm close enough to it. And I don't have to have David read it. I can't believe David's not on here. I should text him, huh? Get your butt on the live stream, right? Let's see, where's he? I'm live. Where are you? Let's see if he answers me. The S word is a bad word, Brenda. It was good enough for me to be able to see what I wanted to see, and now it can go away, right?
Please.
Hey, Patty, how's it going, honey? I'm a bad four-letter word.
It's a bad
Oh,
word.
it's a bed. Now I think I need some new glasses or something.
Got the deer stain on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my word, I have to tell you guys, those of you guys who weren't on the live stream earlier today, I think I told it on the live stream earlier today, when I hit that deer, that bullet totally blew the top of the heart off. There couldn't have been any more perfect shot. This man is a good teacher. A very good teacher.
You got to have something to work with.
I'm willing to learn.
I've never dealt with a woman that couldn't shoot yet.
Oh, Patty, that sounds delicious.
Tell her she's washing dishes.
She's washing dishes.
Then you said you give me a hug.
She's over there washing dishes that were left over.
Tell her I give her a hug and a leg. Huh?
She wouldn't let me finish the dishes earlier, and now she's finishing them while I'm on here. She's tired. She needs to go to bed and let me finish them. I have had so much fun here. These people are so super good people. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Or bub, I'm sorry. Why did I say buddy? Why do I do that? My nose is still itching. Somebody else is coming to see us. I gave her a hug and a little extra for ya, Lippy. Lick behind the ear.
She backed up and wiggled on me.
Did she?
Throw it away.
Hey, Searching Sabrina, how's it going, honey?
There's my girl.
Holland says hi at Higgs Rock Farms. Let's see here. And my nose is itching off now. We're getting good signal tonight.
Good.
Yep.
Good deal.
Do I look okay, y'all? Is it coming through good?
It's not really raining.
Oh. On my little thingy here, it looks clear. Not jumping over or anything. Let's see. I'm swear I'm at home, Kathy. Where would you be, Brenda, if you weren't at home? Oh, here, I know what she's trying to say. She's here. She's trying to come to visit me.
Oh,
Because my nose was itching. Oh, thank you, Searching Sabrina. Like I said, Mr. Higgs here is the best. I mean, he is the best teacher. I did really well because he told me exactly what to do and I followed directions. Hey, Overlook Valley, how are you doing? Welcome this evening. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. It's so we have seen a ton of deer. I have to say, I could have gone for the rack size, but I chose not to because I felt like this deer was a better looking deer. It was bigger and absolutely beautiful. The skin was just the prettiest skin, and I'm very happy with the what was that? If your nose itches, someone's coming with a hole in their britches.
They got an empty pocket.
Lippy, when I was a child, my grandmother used to say, if your nose itches, somebody's coming to see you. So I was telling Higgs, I have a really great friend that I'm still friends with years later. Well, make a long story short, her mother busted us after me saying somebody's coming to see us. But first, we'd already been busted by our brother and then our mother. So, and they made me go home. I was about 11 years old. And I sat underneath the window listening and crying because her mama said nasty things about me. And now she had to eat those words because I'm her daughter's best friend and I've always stuck by her and taken care of her when she needed me. So we make bad choices when we're kids. And they make the best tea here too. Let's see. What's people saying here? Everybody's saying hi. Oh, and the turkeys, man, they got the turkeys around here too. I have really thoroughly enjoyed myself. I've got a lot of exercise. I'm going from place to place all throughout the house to look out the windows and see what I can. Let's see here. Drop a kitchen towel. Someone is coming over.
I'm glad Brenda's feeling better.
I wouldn't want a squirrel in my pocket with a hole in it unless he was tied up in a slinky. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you everyone for the prayers earlier today. I feel a lot better. The feeling is coming back in my hand. Oh, praise the Lord. I'm glad you're feeling better. Let's see here. I'm going to have to find out about this memory, Gemini Homestead. This is still Lippy, right?
Mm-hmm. Lippy and Buddy both are on there.
Okay, cool. Holland started telling me something about it when we have to go to a different story, so I'll have to figure out the story
about the squirrel. Slinky.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Squirrel and a slinky.
She needs to tell that story more often. She'll break people's faces laughing.
Hi, Thomas Schmidt Homestead. Welcome to my channel. I'll tell you something. I ain't used to dry lips. It don't get cold in Florida. It really don't get cold in Florida, people. Very, very, very seldom does it ever get cold in Florida. And or actually, I shouldn't say in Florida. It doesn't get cold where I live in Florida. I think last year, I don't think I turned my heat on at all. And only one time in the last 4 or 5 years, I think I turned the heat on for 1 or 2 days. I'm listening, but editing videos before my eyes can't stay open. Gotcha. I know what you're talking about. Overlook Valley. That's Sean, right?
Overlook Valley? No, that's Sarah or
Sarah.
Mark.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, true. I'm sorry, y'all, if I get y'all's names mixed up.
Only
I'm
thing
not
she's
been a
interested
good
in
mem-
is deer and turkey for the last 3 days.
That's right. My deer and turkey radar's going boom, 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 boom.
Well,
No, Lippy, I'm in Central Florida. Right. I'm like 10 minutes away from Kennedy Space Center. And about 15 minutes away from Cocoa Beach. I wonder where David is tonight. That's really weird.
hope he's all right.
Yeah. I hope he didn't run into a problem taking care of my babies. David's Mule Train Homestead stayed at home, and he's running back from my house to his house, taking care of all the animals and stuff like that.
Teresa's home.
She is home?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I didn't see her come back on.
Just now put it on 7:15.
Oh, yes, home. How did you get it before me? That's funny.
I'm fast.
So, he had to sew up one of our broilers' butts where the other broiler, I guess one of the other chickens had scratched it and laid it open. He had to sew that chicken up, and another one had a little problem and couldn't walk for a few days. But he said whenever he got there today, it was up in the food bowl, eating. So I'm kind of looking forward to harvesting all those birds the first week of December, if we don't do it beforehand. Let's see, went to Key West, Florida to visit my daughter. They wanted to see my passport. I'm sorry, Lippy. Why? That is too funny.
She should have just said no habla.
She don't even look Spanish, does she?
She's dark complected and dark hair.
Yeah, but I don't think she looks Spanish.
No, she doesn't, but you take somebody that doesn't know their job.
Yeah. Oh, my word.
I would have played that out if they put me in jail. I would have played that out if they put me in
Have you
jail.
heard my English and my color? Yeah, I've heard. You remember me talking to you at the picnic outside while y'all was sitting underneath the canopy outside.
She
I
looks
know,
like, looks like
but
my
I don't
mother.
think you sound Spanish or anything. I mean, come on now. You need to. Sabrina needs Depends.
Hey. It depends.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Lippy, I'm in North Florida, and my brothers live near Palm Beach, and we tell them all the time they live in another country. That's from Hodgepodge Garden. Welcome, welcome. And Teresa says, thanks, Brenda. Higgs sent me home with deer chili and I'm ready to eat. Oh my goodness gracious. I mixed up that, Teresa, you know that little bit of um, potato and onion I had left from lunch? I mixed that up with that chili and those beans that we had from lunch. Oh my God, it was to die for.
Now I'm going to die.
Lily gassed them beans. You ain't gonna die. I promise I won't gas
I've got
out.
2 gassy dogs and 2 gassy women in the house.
4 eggs.
And I don't let that stuff off myself.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start snorting. I gotta stop laughing. Okay. Let's see here. You look like my kind of people, Lippy. Glad you all made it safe. Hope poor little Lee is well. Them airport people will put you in the x-ray. That did me. Oh my word. Why did they? That's so weird. I understand, Miss Lippy, you're lucky when you came to the Kentucky, you didn't get deported. Bub, you ain't right. I'm crying down both legs. Okay, Sabrina.
No, the pens are not working.
They ain't working, huh?
Maybe she needs to try a little duct tape on them.
You didn't see I stayed behind the people. Hey, Overlook Valley. If I had known that, I would have called somebody. No, Teresa, is that you? Or is that Lee saying no, Bub ain't right?
Pot don't usually call the
True.
we just learned not to do that to each other.
Didn't know you went live after us. I would have told that on our live. It's okay. I didn't. I'm not going to go on somebody else's and say I go live. I do it every Wednesday night at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time, and of course 8:00 here in Kentucky. But yeah, I've been doing that for couple months now, I think. And the last couple weeks I've had David on with me, but I left David at home at my house and his house to take care of the animals while I come up here and kill some deer and have some fun. I ain't right, am I?
I'm not getting it.
Oh, my stomach is starting to hurt from laughing. Yes, I've been having a blast. They have a beautiful home here. And have been very, 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 very good to me since I've been here. I have to say, though, that it's weird traveling and seeing all the dead animals on the street. On the way to my friends in Georgia, I was up in the teens. I don't even remember how many deer I seen dead from my home in Florida to Georgia. And I saw a bear that was dead on the side of the road. And then from Georgia to here, I saw, did I tell you 19 or 21 deer? what that was dead on the side of the road, and a coyote that was absolutely beautiful, yellowish color, yellowish white color, and just amazes me how many animals are dead on the side of the road. But like Higgs was explaining to me, it's hunting season and they're in rut and they're running out chasing their girlfriends, where the boyfriends are chasing the girlfriends out in the road. Let's see, what am I missing here? Hey, Red Shed, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it is sad. It's all, you know what's sad to me is that is so much wasted food that the food pantries and stuff like that could use. I mean, that's really bad, really, really sad. And if I knew it was roadkill and it was fresh, I'd have pulled over and put it in my truck and took it home.
High quality protein.
That's right. Roadkill is good as long as it's still warm.
Already tenderized.
Yeah. It's 7:23 here in Kentucky, right on. What's 7? I don't understand.
Time is 7:23 in Western Kentucky.
Oh, so he's on a different time zone than we are here?
Yeah. It's 7:23 our time and it's 8:23 your time. You're an hour ahead of us, correct?
At home, I go on at 9 o'clock. Am I on the wrong time?
Yep. You're on vacation.
So I'm on an hour early.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be on my 9 o'clock time.
Oops, we had a brain fart.
I don't understand all this time stuff. It's 7:25 p.m. Central Time. So what time is it Eastern Standard Time right now?
An hour ahead of us, 8:23, 8:25.
Oh. No wonder David's not on here. He's probably going to have a fit when he comes on here. See, it's probably well, it's dark by now at home, so he should be inside. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't cause a problem or I'm not on somebody else's live stream.
It's all Lee's fault. She was doing good today. Then Lee started telling stories and it just run us.
We'll blame it all on Lee, right?
It's Lee's fault. Isn't that right, Teresa?
No, Kathy, you are fine. So I'm on the right time, Teresa, or not? I'm confused. You know, and I'm not blonde. I'm redheaded, see? And this is real. This is mine. Wait, it's 8:27 at your home, Kathy. Okay. So I'm an hour early. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I ain't screwed up somebody's live stream. Patty, don't you feel sorry for poor Lee. He's all right. I get to give him a hard time because I'm going to stay with Lee and Teresa tomorrow. And then I'm going to leave from Lee and Teresa's on Friday to my sister's house in Tennessee. And I'm going to stay there. And then I'm going to go back to my girlfriend's house in Georgia. And then I'm going to go home. Yes, Lee is a stinking mess, and y'all all know it. We sure did have a lot of fun cutting up here today. I mean, I had a blast. And I'm glad you guys liked the fish that I brought you. I forgot to give you your jelly. I've got jelly for you, Teresa. I brought you some mango jelly. Then again, I might leave it with with Holland and Lily. Since you're on a diet. I forget you're on the keto. You'll have to tell me whether Lee will eat it. If he won't eat it, I'll leave it here for them. I am still recovering from Lee's pole dance. How did I miss that? Are you going snipe hunting at Lee's? I don't think he has any snipe. The only snipe I know about is in Florida, and they're too tiny to eat. They're all right. They taste good, but let's see. What's Lee's cooking tomorrow for Kathy so you girls visit? That's a good one. Road trip. I'm still recovering from Lee's pole dance. Yeah, I read that. I'm still laughing at Lee's pepper video. He's a mess, ain't he? You made me so hungry and jealous being on Teresa's live while you were cooking that fish. I'm going to tell you something, Patty. My son, I don't know if I told you guys or not, or I told you at all, but my son has his own charter business. He goes out in the ocean and takes people out fishing and stuff like that. He's a captain of his own charter business. And he gave me snook to bring up here for Holland and Lily. So that's what we were cooking. And oh my word, if you've never had snook before, you're missing out because it's a very, very good fish. It's not real fishy tasting, and it's good, solid, flaky meat. It's really good. Let's see here. Where was I at? I'm thinking me and Kathy want steak. Oh yeah, I like steak. You can see it live tomorrow. Kathy, now you're going to do a live stream for 2 hours. Oh, do I have to do that for 2 hours, Bub? Bub invited me to snipe hunt. I think Bub was pulling your leg, Miss Slippy. You know, when I was a kid, we used to have the kids snipe hunt with bags underneath the trees. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. Kathy, snipe hunting is a gag joke when you're in this redneck of woods. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of like it was whenever the kids were at church then. But at home, we actually have snipe birds that we get in the marshy lands, and we usually have to wait when we're on airboats and stuff like that to get them. Won't stand still enough. What is the weather back east? Let's see here. In Cocoa, the weather is 71 degrees. Here, I don't know how cold it is outside. Last night it got to 13. And boy, it felt good to me. See, I know y'all don't like the cold and everything, but I don't have any cold weather in Florida. Very often do we ever get any cold. But he won't stand still long enough for me to catch him. We used to run airboats across canal to get to the gators. Yes. Oh, talking about gators, my mom has a little gator. I don't know if I can find the picture. I want to show it to you. It's so cute. Let's see here. This right there is the little teeny alligator at my mom's, at the end of my mom's Twin Lake Road. I saw that before I left home, and I had to call her and say, "Hey, Mom, you got a gator at the end of the road." And so her and my sister got in the car and came down and looked at him. Let's see here. Now, I'm not too fond of gator meat, but then again, maybe it's just the person that cooked it for me. It does taste fishy. Let's see. Hey, Carrie Ann, how's it going? In the teens and snowy in Michigan. Wow. Kathy, it was 30 on our way home. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, it's probably dropped even more since you went home, Teresa. Are you leaving, Sabrina? If so, good night. Let's see here. About time for some fried gator. I would like to try to cook it myself and see if I liked it. Some things you got to cook yourself. Some people just don't know how to cook. And I bet you could cook some good gator, Lippy. I've seen some of your cooking stuff. You're a good cook, girl. Let's see here. We have to stop in the road so they can cross. Now y'all are in, I didn't know y'all were in swampy area. I know that you're in that area, but I didn't know that they lived, that the gators was that close to your home. Let's see here. Good here, just cold. Gator is delicious if you know how to cook it. Yeah, that's like, there's a lot of things that are good if you know how to cook it. I didn't know how to cook quail the first time I cooked them. They were as tough as nails. And the same with dove. I didn't know how to cook it. I had to learn how to cook it too. I bet she could too. Get with me, Kathy. I'll help you out. Cool. I will definitely do that. Miss Slippy could cook shoe leather and I will eat it. I've seen some of her videos, buddy, and I bet you she could cook it really good. Oh, I didn't know that you did Marco Lippi. I'll have to get your Marco Polo thing from Teresa tomorrow. I bet you my son would get me some gator. He's going out hunting in Florida week after next, I think. I think it's right after Thanksgiving or during Thanksgiving weekend, something like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Quail is good soaked in apple juice. Hey, I'm gonna have to try that. You know how I cook mine and I really, really love it? I put pineapples and ginger and I can't think. Pineapples, ginger, and grape juice and pineapple juice in a bag, and I soak it, and then I pull it out and make make it that way. Oh, it's so good. Florida has some great bass fishing. Yeah, but I don't do a whole lot of bass. I mean, of freshwater fishing. Um, I'm a saltwater fish kind of gal. I love saltwater fishing. Now, do you all have? I know y'all are near the water too, ain't you? Do y'all have snook where you're at, buddy? I know you have redfish, and snook is a little bit cleaner, more cleaner white meat than redfish, and I think it tastes better. Well soaked in natural sugar breaks down the tendon line. Oh, okay. I wonder why I liked it better when it was soaked. But I have found too, Lippy, whenever I do my quails, I automatically let them rest for 24 hours before I touch them in ice water. And that totally makes them tender as can be. We saltwater fish, redfish, but it's 3 hours south of us. Oh, okay. Love them reds. Yeah, I do too. Oh, you'll have to look at my redfish that my son put me on. I want to say it's on my my Facebook pictures. I mean, to tell you, that redfish was as big as I am. And I was like blown away. I've never seen one that big in my whole life. And I caught that out at Canaveral, Port Canaveral, in right outside the submarine basin. Yeah, it is. So is snook. Have you never caught snook before? I'm fishing. I mean, I love to fish. And when my children was little, that's what we did. If you think reds give you a run for your money, Lippy, you need to get into a snook. I'm telling you, they are a lot of fun. We catch them. He does a lot of fishing out at Sebastian Inlet in Canaveral and off of the um, east coast of Florida. Let's see, buddy saying my bucket list is to get on some peacock bass. I don't know. I don't know if I have peacock bass there. I'll have to find out from my son. Brenda, I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I get seasick really good. So I have to wait on the days when there is no waves to go out deep sea fishing. And I have a blast with my son. It is a ton of fun. And you should see, even my grandson, he's 7, he catches snook left and right and dolphin and redfish. I mean, the videos that he puts up on Facebook, I've tried to get him to do more on YouTube. But he's more putting it on Facebook for some reason. His thingy is called Southern Thunder Charters, and man, does he ever! He's I don't think he's ever gone out with somebody and not brought home fish. So he's pretty good. But you can't always go by that. There's always that chance that you're not going to catch something. Let's see. I sure will try it, Kathy. I grew up shrimping and crabbing. Ah, Yeah, I love to shrimp and I love to crab too. Um, but I imagine you get bigger shrimp than we do, Lippy. Well, we get big shrimp too. It depends on where you're at. I have to tell y'all a story. I was about 17, I guess, and I used to go shrimping all the time in Oak Hill. That's north of where I live now, probably about 45 minutes. And I used to wear big, heavy clothes because it's a cold time of the year when you go. And you have to pay to dock your boat at this one place. And this fella that I was dating, his name's Dan. He's passed on now, but he was backing the boat up, and I was paying for the thing. And the lady was having a discussion with somebody at the thingy at the boat ramp, and she says, "Yeah, this fella always pays me. I don't even have to ask him." And I looked at her, and back then I was a little fresh teenage brat. I jerked my jacket open. I said, "Do these look like a man's?" Honey, I thought she was gonna drop dead right there. She was so embarrassed. I was pretty bold back then. So every time she seen me, she'd start cracking up every time. Oh, yeah, I love to shrimp. But do you guys shrimp, Lippy, and with cages, or do you dip your shrimp? Because I do both. I prefer to dip them, but I don't have the strength to do it anymore. So cages is probably the way I'll have to go from now on. Sling nets. I don't know what that is, do I? I'm gonna have to find out what that is. Um, at home we have these great big old round hoop net things, and then the shrimp get caught in the bottom of it. So, but it's a lot of fun, and you light up the whole area around your boat, or on the bank of the. Sometimes we'll go underneath the bridges and do it in the river there. But I don't really get anything out of the river anymore right there because of the pollution. What is the name of your son's charter? It is Southern Thunder Charter. Let's see. A 10 by 10 hoop net you sling. Wow. And then you pull it back in. Is it kind of like you're going to have to do a video on that because I'm just baffled by that. That will definitely be a video that's priceless. Oh man, I didn't like fish when we lived in Alaska. Someone was always giving us salmon. I love salmon. But I like different types of fish because different types of fish have different flavors. And I like to cook different fish different ways. Salmon, I like to uh, sear it and cook it. I don't like fish that ain't cooked all the way. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of people like salmon rare or whatever, but that just totally grosses me out. So I sear it really good on both sides, and I cook it several different ways. But I make a mango chutney, and I put that on top of it. Oh, it's so good. And there's another way I cook it too, where I bread it with smoked almonds, and I fry it on both sides, and then I take what's it called? Honey and teriyaki. I mean, not teriyaki. Honey and what's that black stuff you guys are talking about today? Soy sauce. And I put it in there and I pour that over top of it. Oh, it makes a glaze and it's so good. Catch crab with. I don't want to catch no crabs. No, just teasing.
God damn it, I'm trying to eat, maybe almost bleed out my nose.
David would divorce me again if I come home with crabs. Let's see here. Oh, I'm terrible. Catherine, behave yourself. Let's see here. Let's see. Catch crabs with string and corn. Oh, how do you? And they go for that. We put, and when we're catching crabs, Lippy, we put well, we do it two different ways that I do it. I either put a chicken leg or I put chicken livers in a trap and put it down in yonder, and they get on that trap, and then you pull it up and it closes it up on them. Yes, spam you throw. Let it sink, pull it back in. I have just never liked fish at all. I'm sorry. I think different fish taste different. I was in Denver, Colorado, and a friend cooked trout in the dishwasher on dry cycle. Can you imagine that? That's like hardcore cooking, right? Carrie Ann got the snort from that one. Oh, yes, ma'am, that is true. I always use Bud Light for crabs. Almost caught them too. Oh, and you're too much.
Make me blow fish through my nose.
Okay, let's see here. What is? Yes, that's it. Southern Thunder Charters Facebook. Thank you, Brenda. That's super sweet of you to put that up for me. And man, I'm telling you, my kid is super kid. He can put you on a fish. Kathy, I about died, but it was really good. Was it really? I don't know if I could do that, Lippy. I'd probably get sick thinking about all the germs that's in the dishwasher.
It gets hot enough.
Teresa said, not that kind of crabs.
How would innocent Teresa know about that? Where are those depends now?
Oh. Well, David just said, it's not 9 yet.
No kidding. He just called.
So I said, it's early because I don't know what time. Poor David. He's got left out all this conversation. He's going to kill me when I get home. Let's see. I'm already on, honey. Oh, Lord. Where's the depends now? Somebody was teasing. Somebody said something about depends. I said, yeah, I got depends in the side of in the door of my truck. Oh, my word. Flooded Brenda. I don't think I'll make it that far without them, Miss Lippy. Aw. She must be sick with something more than just what I thought. Never leave home without them. Yeah, they're in the side of my truck, just in case. You never know. You might have trouble. Unless somebody's taking them out. You never know about my grandkids. I think I even got a baby diaper in there I could loan to somebody. I try to come prepared.
Might be warmer than a loincloth right now.
Uh-huh. So I am wondering how many people on here have gotten deer so far this year. This deer chili is delicious, Higgs. That's what Teresa said. I told you, Teresa. Hey, David. I'm so sorry. I'm a bird brain. I got on here an hour early. That's what I get for being gone, right? How's all my babies tonight? And are you at my house? David stayed home to take care of all my animals. He's such a good guy. Now you're just teasing us, Teresa. You don't even understand, Brenda. This chili was the bomb. I mean, it was really good. And I'm getting more and more and more recipes for deer meat, so I'm really excited. I'm going to have great recipes, David. I started to read what you said, Hayes, and I couldn't help but laugh. Deer season opens in a week for us for Rifle Mac. Oh, wow. It's funny how different places, different. I don't know what time, I don't know when deer season opens in Florida. Ours is usually opens around Thanksgiving. Let's see, I'll be in the woods opening day and every day till I get one. Oh well, Mac. That must be Mac talking, not Patty. How did you like that? Did you see that buck I got, Mac? And I'm hoping to get another deer tomorrow. Let's see. A deer got my driver's side mirror, but got back up and ran off. Opening day is 15th, Carrie said. Bow season is going on now. Do you not hunt with bow? I'd have to use a crossbow because I can't pull that thingy back. What is that thingy called?
The string.
Yeah, string. Oh my word. I guess I ain't got no sense when it comes to this stuff. Time for freezer camp. Yes, it is. to get a crossbow. Oh, okay. I think after this hunting trip, I think I'm going to have to find somewhere to hunt in Florida too. But those piddly little chihuahuas down there won't fill my freezer. Kathy can't share deer video. I'm not a mod. Oh, okay. How do I do this? Let's see here. Add moderator. I'm made you a moderator, Gemini, Lippy. Did it come up? Let's see here. If you can hunt with a crossbow, I would recommend it. It extends your season.
Longer hours, more chances of opportunity. Cool.
I hope y'all heard him. It gives you longer hours and more chance of opportunity. 3 dots. Yes, I did that. I hope it. Oh, she did get it. Cool. David's Mule Trains Homestead. Are you holding down the fort, David? Huh. Yes, I am. Thank you for putting that deer video up. Man, I'm telling you something. I'm still just blown away with that. It was just absolutely awesome. And the weird thing is, when I shot the gun and I knew I hit it, but everything disappeared but smoke. I was like, I see it was smoke. And I was like, oh, did I hit it? Did I hit it? Thank God he was there to watch it. Because I had closed my eyes.
Oh no, David nailed his hand today.
What?
Said he nailed his hand.
I nailed my hand today. How did you do that with the nail gun? I'm not there to henpeck him and make sure he's doing right. He's going to get hurt. Kathy was running around the house looking out the windows for more deer. I have to say, I am totally blown away. Oh, I'm sorry, David. I am totally blown away with not the beauty of this place. It's absolutely beautiful here. These people are blessed beyond imagination. This is a beautiful home and property, and the wildlife here is amazing.
In the yard.
Right in the yard. True. Right in the yard. And for those of you who don't know, I shot that deer from the kitchen window.
So did I. So did Lily.
That's where they do most of their shooting. Although Lily does have blinds, and they do have blinds down here that they go and sit in.
When it's good weather.
Yeah. When I don't wish bad weather on you, right?
When Brenda doesn't wish snow on us.
Oh, okay.
It's Brenda's fault. She
it's
wished
all
the
Brenda's
snow.
fault. So what else was I didn't even put out a list of what I was going to talk about, guys. I'm so sorry. I just have been so excited hunting and everything. I don't know, I'm just amazed. This whole trip has been totally awesome. Some of y'all don't even know it, but here I am, 56 years old, and I have seen snow one time with little patches here and there that was like a little teeny throw rug. And when I took my daughter out of the vehicle to try to make a snowman or something other, as soon as we touched it, the snow all melted and it was gone. So that's the only snow I've ever seen. and I didn't see it fall. It was just there at the truck stop where we stopped. David and I had pulled over, and I was letting the kids go to the bathroom and everything, and we tried to touch some snow. So when I seen it, it was like, oh my word, it's so fascinating. It looks like little white fluffy raindrops. That's how, would you explain it like that, Han?
What's that? The
Snow. When you say it, it's like little fluffy white raindrops.
Yes, for sure.
That's the only way I can figure.
Frozen precipitation.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I know it. I know it's cold, but man, it's awesome.
It sounds good and sleepy.
You have had plenty to talk about. Yes, I have. Evening. Oh, hey, is that Sherry or is that Daryl? I didn't do families in tonight. I didn't wish for the 4-letter word, y'all. Well, Holland's blaming you for it. Let's see here. I can't believe that 308 didn't hurt you. Nope, see? No, whoops, probably shouldn't have done that. No bruises or nothing. It didn't even, oh my word, this is so neat too. David, I don't know if I told you this or not, but it was so easy to shoot that gun, and it didn't kill me. It didn't hurt me when it hit, it just amazes me. In fact, I think if I get a gun, that's what I'm going to buy. I grilled stuffed chicken rolls, stuffed with cheese, peppers, and spinach wrapped in bacon. Buddy looks like a tick.
I would too. That sounds good.
I would too. That does sound good.
Buddy knows how to eat. Lippy knows how to cook.
Yes.
I want to go see Buddy and Lippy.
Yeah, I agree. I have been watching her videos and
I
stuff.
want some of that vinegar pie.
Mm. And there's the wonderful snorting. We got ice, not snow. I'm sorry. We got snow and it was beautiful. Let's see here. Sounds yummy, Miss Lippy. Poor Buddy.
Poor Buddy.
I never heard Kathy snort so much. She must have had a great time. I am having a fantastic time. I really am. You decide which would make that comment like that. Huh? You decide which would make that comment like that. Probably Sherry. Let's see here. David, she never felt it. She was too excited. Oh, yeah. I didn't feel anything. To be honest with you, I didn't feel any kick at all.
Yeah, you were too interested in the task at hand.
Does it really kick? Okay.
Lily, that's what Lily hunts with.
Okay.
If you pay attention to the recoil, it will. Did you cook that snook yet? Yes. It was very good.
Yes, I did cook the snook. I cooked it. I cooked a snook today. And we had brain dead here. We had white beans and with country ham and fried taters and onions, some cornbread and some yummy tomatoes. And boy, was it ever good. Sorry, David.
Sauerkraut made.
Oh, yes. And sauerkraut that he fermented. That was really fantastic. And he used, what's caraway seeds in it. Oh my God, it was good. Let's see here. Mr. Higgs, it's gone, but can make all you and Miss Lily want, sir. You asked if it was Sherry or Daryl. Who else would comment about your snorting? Only you, Sherry, honey. And only you would tease me about where my phone is. Let's see here. Did you cook the snook yet? Yes, I cooked the snook. Hey there, David. Yes, it was good, David. Really good. Oh yes, ma'am. Country ham. Oh yes. Maybe red eye gravy. I don't know if I've ever had red eye gravy.
Oh, it's good. It's made with coffee. The grease, a little bit of water, or in your oil and your drippings from your country ham. Pour a little coffee in it. Oh, it's good.
I'm gonna have to have
It's
that.
old school. Poor folks eat that way. That's the way we used to all eat. Now we can afford supersize our fries.
Sherry says, you're the one who let the cat out of the bag with that phone comment. Even Daryl is sitting next to me giggling. Gemini Homestead, I've never had red-eye gravy.
Oh my goodness.
I've never had it either. I've heard of it before, but I've never had it. Yep, my dad used to cook red-eyed gravy. Red-eyed gravy is made with drippings from ham and glazed the skillet with coffee. So you don't use any type of flour or anything with it? Huh. David, I have to tell you, I'm getting corrupted. I have been drinking coffee for days now. No flour, let it reduce. Okay. So how do you know how much coffee to put in yonder?
Just by sight. It doesn't take maybe a quarter cup.
Does it get thick like white gravy? It's thin?
No, it's real thin.
Okay. And what do you put it over?
Biscuits.
Oh.
Or dip your ham in it.
Ah.
Or you can pour it over everything or just drink it.
Just drink it.
Hell yeah, drink it. Yeah, Miss Sherry.
My tongue is slapping my brains out, Lippy. Stop it. You're killing me.
Talking about red-eyed gravy.
Yep.
Sherry said, so you're related to Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. Isn't that the fellow that used to
has a tongue that long? We might be cousins.
I don't know who that is.
Cousins are
just enough to remove the drippings and then reduce to half. Oh, okay, cool. Now I understand what you're saying. She puts tongues out there. Kiss band. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't. Hey, I'm telling you, when I say guys, I don't know. I have a hard time with names. I'm really being serious.
I thought maybe you just forgot the 70s.
Well, I was a little bit toasted most of the 70s.
Roasted and toasted.
Let's see here. Kiss, maybe cousin Sherry. The nice Jewish boy that stuck his tongue out all the time. Kiss. I need to go see Miss Lippy for a while. I'm not fat enough yet. Oh, Brenda. Let's see. Pick up. She's an awesome cook, baker, and griller. Eyebrow looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Homestead, I thought I was coming your way to visit my future stove. Hey, now I'm gonna tell you something. The best cooking I ever done was on a potbelly stove. I know she's got a wood stove, but I don't know what kind it is. Road trip, Sherry.
Yeah, I like Brenda's stove. I like
Boy,
that.
boy, bub. Them ring shank nails are hard to pull out. How bad did you hurt your hand, David?
Oh, no.
And you told me that that thing is safe. I don't think so. Yes, ma'am, I would cook on potbelly at the camp.
Yep.
My father had this stove that was the top of it was probably, I'd say about 4 feet round. And man, I'm telling you, I love cooking on it. Yes, ma'am, I would cook on potbelly camp. I'll teach you to cook on the wood stove if you teach me Cajun cooking, Miss Libby. Hey, that's a good thing. Now, Miss Lippy, do you guys have a certain time of the year that y'all go shrimping? And do you have to have a license there to shrimp? See, we don't have to have license to shrimp, but we're only allowed so much shrimp. At least I don't think we have to have a license to shrimp. If we do, I've been doing it illegal. Yes, ma'am, when the love bugs are out, shrimp are biting. And yes, license. Oh, wow. Now, see, I've never had, that's something else I want to try. I saw it the other day at a buffet thingy where they had crawdad things. But I don't ever want to try crawdads at a
Crawfish
buffet.
are delicious. They are some of the sweetest meat, just like a lobster.
My girlfriend took me to lunch the other day. Now, someone who can't eat 4 ounces of food,
Right.
she took me to a Chinese buffet and they had. She's good. She was good to me.
Oh, crap.
I probably shouldn't have told that. Nobody's supposed to know that.
Oh, my God. David.
What?
So he went into the palm and came out 3 inches next to his index finger. Holy crap.
Oh, man, babe.
He had a tetanus.
I don't know.
That ain't good. Wouldn't it have been easy to duct tape?
You know what, David? If I was you, I would go out there and get some of that comfrey. Get one of them comfrey leaves and squish it really good. Get it good and wet and put a bandage around that. That'll help you.
I feel that.
He must have been making cages for me. That or putting my fence up. He's doing something for me. Unless he was at his house. Was you at my house or your house? And what was you doing to do that? Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I read that. Heck, they sell shrimp on every street corner down there. Haha. Went in. Okay, I read that. We crawfish in the backyard.
Hey, we hung out the kitchen window. Cool.
That's right. What's homesteading about but getting your meat where you can?
That's right.
Boy, David, did you go to DR? No. He don't ever, Sherry, he don't ever go to the doctor. I don't get it.
It's not fell off or missing. Wow.
If it don't cost anything, I'd go to the doctor. Did they let you get the kids' version price at the buffet? No, Sherry. And you know what? The man acted like, because I told him, I said, is there a possibility to, get a less expensive meal because I can only eat 4 ounces? I want you to know he acted offended. And she paid for my meal. So it was about $15, I think. And I was like, oh my God. But, she ate my helpings. So I guess it was good. Did they I read that. The Slippy Love Bug's always out here, but I don't think they're talking about the same love bug. Did you know that crab in ice do come back alive as ice melts? Best thing to do for a ex-husband. Yes, Lippy, I knew that. Oh, that's too funny. Let's see. David, you need to get a tetanus shot. Making a gate. Oh, he must be making the gate for he must be tired of going back and forth to the chickens through that hairy rigged thing that I got rigged up there. I'm up to date on tetanus. That's good. The doctor's office hospital gave me a card to show at restaurants. You know what? He asked me that. And I never heard of such a thing. Time we went to a Golden Corral, the cashier gave me a toddler price. He was not from South LA. You know what? I'm going to have to go to the doctor and ask him for that then, because I thought he was making that up. I said, what are you talking about, a card? I said, you want me to pull up my shirt and show you my scars, dude? And he looked at me like, okay, who's this crazy white woman talking about pulling up her shirt in my restaurant?
No, we have to pay women to do that up here.
Oh. They make me laugh to hear snort. They make you laugh to hear snort. Oh, okay, David. I'm gonna tell you something. That dude was, and my friend, she has such a cool, different type of accent, and the way he was looking at the both of us, I thought he's a little strange. Now, what was I laughing about oh, never mind. I know what it was, Sherry. You just brought my mind back to the phone thing, I think. Well, what an experience it has been. The surgery is like, it's got its fantastic things. I have lost a ton of weight. I think I'm down to like, I'm under 160 now. And I want to get down to 130 at least. I'd like to be 115, but we'll see. But what an experience. It's very difficult to enjoy your food when you can only eat 4 ounces. You have to sit and hold it in your mouth for a while, I guess. Let's see here. Where you hid your phone. Yes, I got that much. Let's see. Everywhere we go eat, I ask for senior discount. Every little bit helps. You know what? I never thought about senior discount. Wow. Mazel tov. So, how much since your surgery? Let's see. I think, if I remember correctly, I think my surgery, I was like at 219 before the surgery, and now I'm down under 160. But I want you guys to see where I started from, because not many of you guys knew me. Nobody knew me there, except for David, I think. Let's see here. I've got a picture that I'm going to show you. Please don't judge me. This picture really makes me want to cry. That was me. At over, I believe at this picture, I was over 330. And that's my lovely Ashley with me. That was before my heart attack. When I had my heart attack, I changed my lifestyle and stopped eating some of the things that I had been eating and started eating more healthy and doing really well. And I lost quite a bit. And then I talked to some other homesteaders who were on weight loss things, and I said, okay, it's time to stop the Dr. Pepper. I was drinking. Okay, first of all, I want to say I was on 40 milligrams of prednisone for 6 solid years every single day. And that will put weight on you. But on top of that, I was drinking anywhere from a 12 pack to a 24 pack, usually a 24 pack of soda a day. Dr. Pepper, as a matter of fact. So when I stopped drinking the soda, I lost 50 pounds off of that much. So I believe I've done really well. But I was at a standstill with my weight loss. And that's why I chose to have the surgery. But it wasn't because I chose the surgery for my weight loss. I chose the surgery because my gastrologist was convinced that I was going to have liver failure because I have a fatty liver. So they did a biopsy. My liver's fine now. I still have a fatty liver, but it is what it is. And I've lost all this weight and I feel so much better. And I'm glad. If she had not had suggested that, I wouldn't have had that surgery. And I wouldn't have lost all this weight. And I probably would still be down in the bed 3 or 4 times a week.
If you were still.
Yeah. Because even though I was losing weight, I still wasn't losing enough that would help me. So where was I at? Let's see. Where we got. Cool. But Lippy, you don't look old enough to get a discount. I've only lost 40 since mine. Yeah, but Sherry, you're a total different person. You have total different thingy, and it's not about the pounds. Mine is more about the size. When all this started, I was in a size 24 pair of pants, and now I am in a size 16. So in that picture right there that I showed y'all, I was in a size 24 pants. So, you know, now I have not been walking my 3 miles a day since about or 4 days before I left on my trip because I had so much to do. But I have been walking while I'm here, except for here at this house. I've been walking through the house and going up the stairs and checking out every window I can as fast as I can to try to get in my exercise.
We got a big enough house. You got
At Wilma's, my friends, I literally was walking the driveway back and forth in the morning before everybody got out of bed. So I got my exercise in there, and it's very important to exercise along with it so that you can help. Let's see here. Thank you, but yes, ma'am, I am for most places. I don't. Oh, okay, for the senior, I think they're talking about. I drink probably a 6-pack at least of either Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke a day, but haven't had anything carbonated since the surgery. Wow. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Sherry. It's proven fact that diet drinks are worse on your body than regular drinks. So those of you who drink the diet need to get off of it. David. I got David off of it for a few weeks and he was feeling better and then he went back on them. But I nag. What can I say? That's what wives do, I guess. But haven't had anything carbonated in a week. I lost 40 pounds just from drinking sodas. That's right, buddy. That's what I did. I when I got off the sodas, I had lost 50 pounds. And I'm totally blown away at how much weight I've lost since the surgery too. I did not realize that, Lippy. I thought you were just a youngin'. She's almost my age. I'm going to start asking that for the discount. I am 56. You know, I never thought about asking for a discount. Mr. Lippy, I'm 60 in January. I'm old. You're still young. Oh.
She's got a ways to go, so she ain't dead yet.
You got plenty. Brenda, I've seen you. You can walk circles around me, girl. You ain't dead yet. And don't put it down. Don't stop till you drop. That's what I say.
Women got fire. They're not going.
Sherry says, bah, 60 is young. Should have been a drink. I don't know what that means. You, my sister. 60 better be young. I will see it in April. I'm not going down without a fight. Hey, Strong Enough to Bend, welcome. So we are 5 years apart.
She's young. Tell her if we're
Old fart swinging for the fence. Tell her what?
So if she's 5 years younger than me, she's really young. She's good.
Lippy, Higgs said if you're 5 years younger than him, you're doing really good. You're young.
Or I'll have her up here wrestling the deer before you know it.
Yeah, he will too. He'll have you up here wrestling deer. No, ma'am, I'll be 55. David's older than you, Higgs.
Huh? Is he?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's born in 57, I think.
Oh, well, he's still a young pup.
I always drop and jump back. Let them drop. Them drop foots get you every time. I think age is only a matter of what your brain thinks it is.
Yeah, look at Lily.
Yes, Lily is.
She kicks ass and takes names every day.
Yeah, she does. Yes, I know you feel 18, honey. And I'm not going to say nothing else.
Oops, careful.
This is a family show. You have to behave yourself here.
He's not weaned
Definitely not.
either.
No, I'm not going there on this show. I have to tell you, remind me to ask you about this or tell you about this, David, when we're private.
Poor Teresa Lee had to hear it.
Ooh.
Oh, Lordy.
Mm.
Shot of moonshine.
You are correct. I feel 20 while I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I'm 16 and I realize that's not me. I forget I can't do things I wish I could. I don't know why I don't think I'm old. I don't picture myself as an old person, but I am an old fart. Yeah. And when I look in the mirror, for a while there, I was looking at my grandma.
I see my dad.
My brain tells me I can do anything, but my body says, oh, hell no. Mine too. Man, I can smell that.
Can you?
Yeah.
Want a shot of it?
No. You know that song, Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off?
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink.
Ugh.
I would not drink.
You're cold for that. That's medicine. That's medicine. That was just a half a shot glass of medicine.
That's true. Let's see. What are they saying now? My brain, I read that already. My mind says, get it, girl. My body says,
Don't
yeah.
drink too much.
Yeah. But I have to say, I think I'm doing pretty good at my age for going through all the crap that I've gone through and having to learn how to walk and everything and even use my hands again.
If you had a farm, say like this, where you could get out and do things and walk every day, you would be surprised.
Yep.
It would change your whole life.
And David, we got to find us a place up here because I'm telling you, this place is awesome. We've been talking, I don't know if I told you or not, Higgs, but we've been talking about finding a place where we could have another home out of Florida. Not kid-friendly word in the blank. Huh? What does that mean? Oh. Yes, yes. Yes, Miss Lippy. Just a half is medicine. Anything more is too much. True. I think I got a hang
Just rid of my
of.
sniffles.
Yeah.
Or started in one. I can't remember.
I think I need some more tea.
Okay. How much you want?
Just splash me half a glass, I guess. Man, y'all make good tea.
Southern tea.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to have sugar, but I'm drinking it anyway. Now,
How's your quail doing down there?
Yeah, how is my quail, honey? Are they getting any bigger? And how's those little broilers? Are they all doing good? I haven't talked to you this afternoon, so I don't know what's going on. And is Fred and Ginger staying out of trouble? Let's see here. Tea makes me pee. You ain't potty yet. Is it tea? Yes. Lippy, that's all I've done while I'm here because I drank tea instead of water. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I'm supposed to drink a lot of water. That's all I've done is pee, pee, pee. Uncle.
Tell David I'm going to send him some.
Uncle Ed used to have whatever. I'm not going to repeat that. Quail doing good. Okay. So is Miss Ginger still in the doghouse, or is she getting out of the doghouse? Is she being good? My dogs decided to dig a hole to China. Dogs pain in the butt. Yep. I'm sorry. They're my babies. Be good to them, or else you have to answer to me. My Great Dane is a follower, and my little pit bull, she's a troublemaker. But anyways, I just can't get over this. Vacation has been totally awesome, and I'm so glad. I'm sorry, you guys that were there that put your money in to win this. I'm glad I won it. That's rotten to say, ain't it? I'm so blessed.
She was out in the middle of the field doing the Snoopy Jesus dance. You've never seen nothing like it. I thought it was just because she got snow in her boots, but she was happy.
I'm in awe. The Lord blesses us in so many ways, and I'm gonna tell you something. Just seeing the snowflakes come down and seeing all the wildlife around here and being able to shoot that deer, it's like, thank you, Jesus. Here you're putting food on my table, and I'm just having a wonderful time. Let's see here. I am so happy you won it too, Kathy. Yeah, and I'm the only disappointment in this whole trip is I wanted to use the knife that I got from Lee, and I forgot it at home. So when I get home, I'm going to have to cut some deer with that knife. Let's see here. Did you get it on film, Higgs? We didn't get the shot on film because my phone died, and he filmed me out there retrieving it. I kicked Ginger in the butt twice for getting on the bed and couch. You better not be kicking my dog. I will hurt you. I know you're teasing, but people don't understand that. And just put something on there. She will stay off of there. And keep the door closed. I told you, don't leave that door open. She'll get in that bed. Let's see, I'm late. Step back in time, Kentucky. Welcome. Nice to have you. I'm early. I was early tonight. I don't know what, my brain don't work. I'm in a different time zone. I'm telling you. I thought I was behind or something. I don't know why. I thought I had to go in an hour early. But, oh well, it worked out. Let's see here. Not too busy watching the deer. Wanted to see where she hit it at. She drilled that
Heart is what it is.
Hart, and he only ran 50 feet. Hey, thank you, Lippy, for putting that up. Or for David. He's getting flack because he doesn't realize that people don't understand the way he talks.
David's a lot like me. He's just misunderstood.
Yeah, but, you know, he doesn't realize that people take you literally what you're saying.
Those people will get over it.
Well,
Life's too short to be too serious about things all the time.
true.
Gotta have some fun.
And the neatest part too is the friendships I have managed to make here is just awesome too. And if y'all get a chance to meet those of you who haven't met Holland and Lily, if you get a chance to meet them, you need to sit down and talk to them. They are really good people.
We're weirdos.
No, you're not. Watch your mouth. I'm ready for another get together too. Yes, they are my people. I have been so slammed. I'm supposed to be doing a collaboration with Teresa, but I haven't got it together yet. I need to sit down and do that. It's going to be a long winter. Yes. And talking about collaborations, I didn't get to ask you, Teresa, if your black sapote is ripening. Brenda, you can tell me, and you, Teresa, and who else has got them on here? I think Sherry, is Sherry still on here? She needs to let me know if hers is ripe too. I'm not at home, so I can't see mine, and I don't know if David knows where they're at. If you're at the house, David, check up on top of the new freezer and see if those are ripe. Let's see here. We are everyone's people. We are just people. True. 126 days till first day in spring. Yep. Well, I have summer year round in Florida. Our winter is probably, I don't even know what our winter would be. I'd probably spring for you guys. I don't know.
Getting wrinkled, he says.
Getting wrinkled. Oh, is it? Okay. I was wondering what he's talking about. What you were talking about. Let's see. They are little wrinkled and soft. I think maybe, but was going to have you look. Okay. I'll check them out tomorrow, Teresa. One just so far. So what did you do, Brenda? Did you freeze it or put it in the refrigerator or anything to keep it from rotting? You don't want it to get rotten. I think I would put it in the refrigerator or freezer. That's what people that, some of the Asian ladies that go to the plant rare fruit council meetings that I go to occasionally, they freeze it and use it year round. Would you say growing season for you is 9 months a year? Oh yeah. But Lippy, my growing season really sucks because everything's so hot. I mean, you guys you guys have change of weather and everything, but ours is hot all the time. So tomatoes are really hard to grow unless you're growing them in the fall or the winter. You can grow them in the spring, but it has to be very early spring. You have to make sure that they are harvested before summer, because summer you won't get nothing and you just burn up and it's just awful. Oh, good. She froze it. Cool. Lippy, I carried peppers into the garage and going to grow all winter. Got to play in soil. Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna grow us some greens.
I got a light and we are growing peppers and a little kale, lettuce, etc. greens. Cool. Yes, indeed, I will grow hothouse tomatoes in greenhouse. See, I don't have any of that. But
Show them these little green tomatoes we still got.
oh my word. Can y'all see these? These are the tomatoes. You got a red one? Well, this one's kind of almost red. David, he's given me seeds for these. Oh my word. These are really meaty and they are really delicious. Oops, I put that in the wrong one. I've been eating these every time I come in the kitchen almost. Let's see here. We have 118-degree heat index in the summer. Yeah. Hey, Mimsy, how's it going, honey? Anna, are you guys really cold there where you're at? She's not too far from here, is she?
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah, they're in Mississippi.
Yeah, but I thought they were in. Why did I think she was?
Ask her how far she is.
How far are you, Mimsy, from Nashville?
She's in central Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Okay. So she's getting a little cool weather too, I think, isn't she? Because I think Mississippi was getting that cold front too, weren't they?
No, so they're about 6 hours from us. She's about 7 hours from us.
Way down south. Going, all right, we are 48 degrees in southeast Mississippi. I'm 6 hours from Nashville. We got to 22 last night.
Wow.
Wow. It was what, 13 here last night?
Yeah. Which is unusual. We normally are in that 22 to 35.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, I didn't know it because I was inside and they have this house really toasty.
Keep it on 68, 69.
I mean, but I'll tell you, the only time I've gotten cold on my trip is when I went out there in those tennis shoes.
In the snow.
In the snow.
That's a no-go.
With no gloves, brainless. I'm a Floridian flip-flop girl. I would have gone in flip-flops, but I was afraid I was going to bust my butt.
Wearing those Hebrew track shoes.
Strong enough, Ben. I got 10. It got down to 10 where you're at. They're not far from here, are they? Aren't they near, where they're only a few minutes away from the, picnic area where we're at, or no, not the picnic area, the hotel off the interstate, I think.
About 35.
Are they?
Or we are. I don't know who are you.
I'm talking about, strong enough to bend.
Oh, they're in Benton. They're only about 10, 15 minutes away. Yeah, they're down in Gilpin.
They got down to 10 last night.
Yeah, they're just a little bit further west.
Y'all, I gotta get animals tended to. Y'all have a blessed night. This was so much fun. Thank you for coming over. And I hope we get to spend more time together, Lippy. It's 80 degrees in my living room right now. Yeah, because I know you've been stoking that fire, Brenda. Y'all, I got, okay, I read that already. Yep. Well, Brenda, I imagine David's probably at 80, or maybe maybe the temperature might have dropped there. No, his is 71 right now. And Coco, if he's at my house. And he has to deal without the air conditioner. Well, I know he did put the air conditioner in the living room, so.
Oh, in case you're a single dad is not likely to be live streaming tonight, YouTube will not let the streaming progress at this moment. Just talk to him. Oh.
Wow, I wonder
They're
why.
always messing with that boy. There's no reason for that.
That's really weird. I got something that I had to answer, Mimsy, about whether or not I was a kid-oriented channel that Teresa helped me fill out. So have him check out that. Maybe it might have something to do with that, because everybody has to do what they said. Cool. I'm glad you're at my house, David. And by the way, David, say a prayer for the kids, because my daughter-in-law told me today all the kids are getting snotty noses. So I got to come home to sick kids and take care of them. Hang on, I just got Marco from him. He has checked all that. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. I need to let the dogs out. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to have to go potty. All that tea. His cell signal is so I'm just waiting on his message to come through.
Sounds like ours.
But I think this is going really good tonight. Yesterday we were having trouble even going on to the internet or downloading anything.
But Fort Campbell was very active.
Yeah.
We live in.
Thank you guys for the thumbs up too. Wait, what?
No. I was going to say we're in Fort Campbell's shadow, and we have a lot of interference.
Yeah.
On days when they're really active. And yesterday they were very active.
That helicopter that I heard earlier, was that from the fort?
Yeah. We're in their flight path.
That's the first one I've heard or anything.
Yeah.
Since I've been here.
Some days it's all day long.
Is it?
All night long.
That's the way it is too at home. There's days when they got those great big old choppers coming from Patrick Air Force Base, and they ride down through there. Oh my word, it's like
treetop.
Yeah, and so loud.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad I live where I do. I'm sorry to hear that, Memsy. Let's see.
He's got weak cell signal down there too.
Let's see. Strong enough to bend is saying, so YouTube won't let you put kids in the video now or what? No, I thought that too. I don't know, but the thing that they were asking you is whether or not a kid can watch your videos. You have to click up, click on whether it's a child-friendly thingy. And I chose to put adults because I don't want to have to worry about whether an insinuation or something we might be joking about in my live stream, and you can't control what other people say or or drink. So therefore, don't let me forget to take my medicine. So that's why I am why I chose to put adults instead of children. Plus, I don't make videos for kids. I make videos for adults that are able to watch them. And so I can learn from others and others can learn from me. And we do friendships back and forth, not for little kids. I'm sorry. My grandkids watch my videos, but I don't make them for them. I make them for myself. Let's see here. They've been active here too. Oh, okay. It's 12 degrees at my house, so he won't stream from his phone, even though it's letting him upload from the phone. Okay. Strong enough to bend Homestead, you have to check whether your videos are aimed at kids or not. And I just don't think that homesteading videos are aimed at children, do you? I think that they're aimed for adults. I mean, that's just my opinion.
But kids they can perceive anything.
Yep. I have my grandkids in my videos a lot, playing around, goofing off. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I hope that I never have any trouble about it. But I'm not going to hand my grandson a clicker at his age, or even my granddaughter at her age. He's 3 and she's 5, and say, okay, watch YouTube. And maybe people that you don't even know. I mean, come on now. Why would anybody allow their children to do that? I don't get it. But, you know, they have to make it. But it's kind of funny. This is the way I see this. Don't you think this is kind of funny? They made all this PG and stuff like that for TV, and things are rated where kids are not supposed to see it, and all this stuff. But at 9 o'clock at night, teenagers can sit down and watch any kind of I don't want to say any shows, criminal shows, criminal, type shows, and learn anything that they want to, and see any kind of scene or vulgarity and all kind of stuff. And not even at 9 o'clock. Sometimes it comes on earlier in the day.
With the internet, you can see that 24/7.
Exactly. So I think it all depends on the parents that monitor what they are doing as children.
Parents should be parenting.
And it doesn't matter if kids are in them It is just if they are not aimed at kids, they won't show them to kids under 13. Far out.
It's targeting kids.
Yep.
Targeting their child audience.
Yep. Well, there was a young man on TV whenever my children were young that I would not allow them to watch, and come to find out he was not a good guy later on in life. So it can even happen on national TV. So why wouldn't you watch what your children watch on YouTube?
Exactly.
And even if you're sitting there watching it on TV or YouTube or anything else, people can come. I mean, you can't just snap it off.
Right.
Once your child's heard it, they've heard it. It's over with.
Bullets out of the gun. You can't do anything.
That's right. Parents make a difference. Yep.
Good.
Yep, I know who you're talking about. I figured you know who I was talking about, Teresa. And I'm not going to say who he was either. Most parents aren't parents anymore. True. I think I know. Anyway, we'll talk about tomorrow. Remind me, I'll tell you who it was. But you never know what somebody might. I'm not going to look at that because it might be yes. So what happened to the good old, even the good old shows that I love, like the westerns and stuff like that. Every western they've got drinking and what do you call them? Saloon dancers and shooting up and cowboys and Indians, and it's all about what you teach your children. And if you don't teach your children, they're not going to.
Gene Autry didn't teach people to be bad people.
That's right.
Just a cowboy.
That's right. And I say this: guns don't make bad choices. People make bad choices. So I'll get off my soapbox. Guns make good things to take deer down with. Yep. Well, it's getting late here. I'm already been on here for a while. So I think I'm going to get off here and let these wonderful people get to bed. And I want to thank everybody for stopping in, and I hope to see you next week. And I'll be at my real time next week. Thanks, Brenda. Yeah, I'll preach it. I have a lot of feelings about a lot of things, but I ain't going to say them. But if you ask me, I'll tell you what I think. But I don't always say what I think unless you ask me. Thanks, Mimsy, for coming on in, and everybody else. And
that was nasty.
what? But
I misspelled a word. Never retracted anything before in my life, but I had to retract that. It said DIC. Something else.
Oh. Let's see. We love you too, Teresa. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Hey, by the way, what are we going to eat, Teresa? Do I need to stop and get anything at the grocery store? You'll have to Marco Polo me or whatever so we can figure out
have
some
a dead
food.
deer in the back of your vehicle. What are you going to eat?
I know, but we got to eat something with it. Just can't eat meat. I know she's got my popsicles in that freezer of hers ready for me. At least she told me she did.
Popsicles. Oh my God.
Did you know that I've been drinking a lot of tea and stuff here, but one of the ways that I get fluids in is eat those popsicles.
Oh,
and it
really?
makes me feel like I've eaten food. I know it sounds weird,
I would
but they're
freeze them.
sugar free, and I can eat as many of them as I want.
Well, that's good. Keeps you full.
So let's see what is it. How much long better in how much long you be in the area. Um, Strong enough. I am going tomorrow to Lee and Teresa's and staying there, and then I'm leaving Friday for my sisters in Tennessee. And I don't know if I'm going to stay Friday and Saturdays at my sister's. It all depends on how things roll. But I want to get back to Georgia. We're going to can up some meat before I head home on Sunday. And I hope to be home Monday. Let's see. No, I don't. Okay, we will decide. Okay, cool. Good night, Kathy and everyone. Have fun with Lee and Teresa tomorrow. I will. You better stop and get popsicles. Oh, no, I don't need those popsicles. I was just teasing you. All right, guys. Love you. Have a great night. Been fun, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.